Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you my no limited weapon clear for the Battle Tower Singularity, the Vortex Tower, the 5th Clash, Basement level 25 against A-Rejector. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so A-Rejector. Weak against wind, resistance to earth. Recommended sigil to bring is X sigil. It is a winged aerial type. It is immune to poison, darkness, silent stun, fatigue, fog, and physical attack down, meaning we can bring magic attack down and physical defense down and magic defense down. It will grant itself magic attack up and uses powerful magic attacks at the start of the battle, inflicts all targets with doom, inflicts magic defense down with curse gaze and invoke curse, grant self physical defense up and magic defense up with guard barrier. Alright, so those are the important things to note. Now, we do have battle effects here and we have a required character, so we will have to bring Tifa. And the battle effects are physical attack and wind potency are plus 60%, while magic attack is a negative 20%. So this is a more physical wind based battle, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the builds. But first, as always, let's go ahead and check out the high wind. Here's the stats, here's the abilities. All three characters' role streams are 100% maxed out. Looking at the Memoria, we're going to use the Memoria of the 2nd anniversary, giving us max ATB increase and physical magical ability potency up. Alright. Now, looking at our healer, I did decide to go ahead and use Aerith and her new weapon that we did get. I do have her in her base costume, the Slum Flower Girl, for magic defense and crit potency. In the main hand, we are using the Rousing Wizard Staff. I know that this is technically a limited weapon, but this is a limited weapon that everyone got the base 5-star copy of. And even at 5-star, this will still do the mid-tier maximum mid on physical and magic attack. So that's why I decided to go with this weapon. It will give us, of course, like I said, the physical and magic attack, mid-tier, maximum high, and also provide our abilities of boost HP, buff debuff extension. Main hand and secondary hand, we have the Floral Wand, which will give us our physical defense down, mid-tier, maximum mid, and wind resist down high, providing our abilities of attack and wind potency. Alright, looking at the ultimate weapon, I am running her base ultimate weapon, the ultimate guard stick. It is a magic heal that also gives regen and also removes physical and magic attack down. Provides the abilities of boost heal and magic defense. For sub equips, I have her with the Nautilus Spiral for heal, buff, debuff extension, and the Centipede for heal, buff, debuff extension. On materia, in the 3rd materia slot serving as an AoE heal, we have a Cura that is a physical defense, magic attack, heal, HP static. Then we have a Runra that is X sigil that is needed for HP and heal. And we will be using the Breath of the Earth Limit Break. Looking at her R abilities, they are boost HP level 4, magic defense level 3, heal level 9, and buff debuff extension level 6. Looking at her stats, they are HP 27.7k, physical attack is 4.4k, magic defense is 301, heal is 6.2k. Alright, now looking at Tifa, the required character here, we do have her running her base costume with physical defense, crit potency. In the main hand, we are running Motor Drive, her original physical wind weapon, giving the R abilities of physical attack, wind potency. Next up in the secondary slot, we have the Tiger Fangs, providing us with magic attack down high on the enemy and providing the R abilities of magic attack, crit potency. We will be running her ultimate leather gloves. This will give her physical magical attack up mid-tier and also provide the R abilities of ability potency, magic defense. For sub equips, I have her running the Ascension Cannon for magic defense, buff debuff extension. and the Apocalypse for attack when potency. Looking at materia, I have her running Triangle Sigil, wind potency, physical attack, and physical defense stat stick. Then we have a Rumor that is an X Sigil, that is a HP physical attack, magic defense, physical defense stat stick. We will have her run the Somersault Limit Break. Looking at her R abilities, they are physical attack level 7, magic defense level 5, attack level 3, wind potency level 6, ability potency level 3, and buff debuff extension level 3. Looking at her stats, they come out to be HP is 18.4k, physical attack is 8.6k, physical defense is 263, magic defense is 376. Alright, now looking at our main DPS, we have young Sephiroth, Orca Dodge. We have him running the Shinra's Hero with physical defense and crit potency. In the main hand, we are running the Dark Heavens, his physical wind damaging weapon that does physical attack and wind potency for our abilities. Then next up, we have the Shinra Ceremonial Sword. This will raise his physical attack mid, maximum mid, and wind damage to high, and also provide the R abilities of physical attack, wind potency. He is running his ultimate Nameless, which is basically just a DPSing ultimate weapon that does have the R abilities of ability, potency, physical defense. For sub equips, I don't even have a sub equip on him. Alright, and looking at his materia, I have him with an Aurora Blow for physical attack, wind potency, and an X Sigil Rumor that is physical attack and HP and magic defense based. Alright, because he is our main wind DPS, we are running these Intensican summon for Odin. Looking at his R abilities, they are physical attack level 7, wind potency level 8, and ability potency level 3. Looking at his stats, they come out to be HP is 18.8k, physical attack is 7.2k, magic defense is 223. Alright, and there you have it. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this clear against the Vortex Tower, the 5th Clash, basement level 25. Alright, so we'll start off by holding a little bit of ATB in the beginning till after he casts Doom, which should be coming up now. Alright. So with Sephiroth, we're going to go ahead and get his attack and wind potency up. Tifa's going to lower the magic attack down. We're going to hold a little bit of ATB for Guard Barrier to show up. And then we'll cast Floral Burst on him twice to lower his physical defense and wind potency. Alright. I'm going to do it one more time to get that physical defense down to 1 tier down. And Sephiroth and Tifa are just going to do wind damage from here. Alright. Gonna need to get our wizard energy going so we can get our magic defense up and get the physical attack up on Tifa. Alright. And he put up another guard barrier, so we're gonna use Aerith again to get that physical defense down. Alright. Then we'll use Tifa Somersault to knock it down the mid tier. There we go. Alright. Need to get healed up in time for Invoke Curse. Gonna go ahead and use Aerith's ultimate weapon so that way I can use my ATB to get our magic defense up. Alright. And we're just gonna get ready to tank the Invoke Curse here. Alright, coming out of that, we're going to heal. Sephiroth gets his wind damage up and attack up. Tifa's gonna go ahead and push her attack up with her ultimate weapon. And we're just gonna keep doing DPS from here. We do have our summon now. I'm gonna activate our overspeeds and our limit breaks to combine together to do a lot of damage here. Alright. Now we're gonna just continue doing DPS. Especially taking advantage of the fact that we do have our overspeed going. Alright. He did put his guard barrier back up, so we need to break that back down again. We're gonna use air to go ahead and use air's overspeed, so that way we can cast that for 2 ATB, knocking it back down to under 1 tier down. Alright. Gonna go ahead and use Tifa to push it to mid. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and finish breaking the sigils. Alright, and from here we're just gonna heal up, and then Sephiroth should have the clear to do the last bit of damage here. Gotta get his wind damage up though. Alright. And Tifa beat Sephiroth to the final hit. Alright, and that is how we take down the Battle Tower Singularity, the Vortex Tower, the 5th Clash, basement level 25 against A-Rejector. Alright, so let's look at some match stats right quick. One hit max was 2.5 million, and we did a battle time of 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Not bad. So, some of the takeaways or keys to victory. You just want to make sure you bring your best physical win DPS. As far as being required to bring Tifa, you can use Tifa how I have her set up here, or if you do have her Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis Academy set, that physical win set is a lot stronger than Sephiroth's physical win, so if you have that, I would go with that. But then just remember to make sure you bring your magic attack down for the enemy. Bring somebody that can do magic defense up and physical attack up, and that should be your way to getting your keys to victory. Oh, also remember to bring your physical defense down too. Alright. Well, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching the video. I hope you found it enjoyable or informative. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content, and with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.